Y'all know I don't got no intro, man. Now listen, there's a lot of times in life where you're trying to be successful at something, and it just, I'm not gonna say it doesn't work. I'm just gonna say that you tend to overthink. You tend to try to make things perfect. You tend to let other people's ideas dilute what you got going on. And I love doing my podcast stuff, man. Like this is my heart right here. I love doing my podcast stuff. I love being creative, talking to you guys, I think we're like family now. I took a break for no reason. Like, and that's the problem. Like, I'm not even popular. I'm not even popular enough to be, taking a hiatus like this. That's when you do breaks and things like that, that's what kind of destroys what you got going on. Like that messes up your momentum. That messes up like the ideas and, the flows. And I have a lot of high aspirations for this. I know that season one is pretty much just gonna be like audio. So it's gonna be straight audio. And then season two, I actually want to move into like video and make it, because everything is being uploaded to different platforms. So I want it to be more visual, so you'll be able to see what's going on and stuff like that. I didn't know that like everybody wears makeup too. I was watching the UFC the other day, and like these dudes really like beat each other up. Like they knock each other's heads like off their shoulders. But before they talk, somebody comes and puts makeup on them. I'm like, is there something that I'm missing? Is that like a normal thing? Like, I wanna, I don't wanna put makeup on, but I would like to know like what's going on. Like, is that like a thing? Would it help? Like if you're attractive. Well, matter of fact, that's crazy because I know you guys see those stories with those. It's hard with those crazy, ugly looking people, and then they put the makeup on, and then they look amazing. And you like, oh my god! Like I remember, I saw this old lady. Like, I'm not gonna say old lady, but Shorty was at least like 50ish, 60ish, and she put on makeup, and she looked like a 22-year-old Kylie Jenner. Like she looked insane. Like, and the thing was, depending on your style of body, or even if you had like cosmetic work, you're still gonna have your figure when you get older. So all that's happening is a whole bunch of wrinkles and stuff like that. So her face got a little low or whatever the case was or whatever. But she put it back together. And when I mean it was scary, like it's scary. And then they have videos on like social media where like people have these black raccoon looking eyes, and then all of a sudden they look like supermodels. And I just don't know, man. And we're not even gonna talk about the guys that, they magically, I'm not gonna say magically become women, but the women that become men. And makeup. Yeah. Makeup. but but I'm just saying, like, I don't even know how I got sidetracked. But yeah, let's get back to the beginning. It just, you have to just go for your goal. And that's what we're gonna do, man. I'm not leaving my family. I'm not leaving my peoples behind, man. Y'all rocking with me. Y'all came with me. We gonna run these numbers up, and we're gonna turn this into something. We got a whole web page. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I'm not gonna leave you again. I promise. Cause it's definitely been a little while, and you guys deserve me, and I deserve you. That's just how it goes. And I'm gonna put in the work. Cause these days, sheesh. So let me see. We should probably talk about things that really do make people stop. Like what made me stop podcasting for a while was literally, I think it comes down to, you fall into like regular life, and you get into like a mode of trying to make other people happy, and you don't even enjoy trying to make other people happy. And that's the thing. And I'm not even talking about relationships. I'm talking about just like in life general. Like sometimes you really have to be selfish. And I understand why a lot of people say, you know, I'm so, when I'm single, I I I do so well in life and things like that. Cause there's the littlest things. Like a family member could ask you to go to the store, But that could turn into every single time you go to that family member's house, they ask you to go to the store. So then it turns into like, listen, this is not a mistake. Like, why do you keep on thinking I'm supposed to go to the store for you? Why am I doing somebody's laundry? Like, I came over to hang out with you. Like, and that's the thing. It just becomes like making you're trying to make the world happy. And I think that's what stopped me from podcasting for a while. I stopped trying to make myself happy, and I literally put a lot of energy into making other people happy, and kind of stood in quicksand because it's not your responsibility to make somebody else happy. It's your responsibility to make yourself happy. And then when you meet other people, even friends, when you meet anybody, like they're just supposed to make your experience better. So that's why I try to be very, very positive. And I do think that positivity is contagious. Like I really try to wake up positive because we've all been in an emotional state. We've all been hurt. We've all had moments where, you felt like you were the only person going through that dark, deep depression, the feelings. And truthfully, it just comes down to you have to wake up and realize that like a lot of these emotions, and I think we touched on this before, the 1%, a lot of these emotions, they're not different. We all go through it. We all get happy. We all get sad. We all feel depressed at certain points. It just depends what life is bringing you. It's just some of us handle it a lot better than other people. And even with the right guides, because you do have amazing guides. Like I do have guides. Like I have my mom, my cousin, my sister. I have people, really important people to me, that guide me through dark times as well as amazing, fun, successful moments. And that's just what it is. You have to understand that, the good comes with the bad, but remember to lock into yourself. Because if you never lock into yourself, you're just going to be out there aimlessly wandering, like wandering. You're going to be wandering around and wondering what the heck is going on with you. And that's the thing. That's when you wonder and you think about what everybody else is doing. Like you're going to sit there and you're going to look to follow somebody. You're going to look to follow an idea, a trend. And I know you guys see it. Like, I know you see it. Like, you can literally take your phone out right now, whatever you're listening to me on, and you'll see 1,000 people doing the same thing. And I'm like, sometimes, some people live and die by that. And that's okay. But creativity and, creativity is not for everybody. But it's really about self love, man. Um, I definitely feel locked in, and this is definitely like the same way I love to give you guys the sauce and the therapy and advice and like I said, I don't want you to take anything I say to heart. It's more like this is what I go through. These are my experiences. And if it helps you not to fall down that same trap or go down that road, that's pretty much what I'm here for, because I definitely view the world in that aspect. Like, I love to hear stories from people. I love to take in information because at the end of the day, that's going to cause me to evolve and grow and learn what this life has planned for me. And that's all I can offer you guys. And I can't wait, man. I can't wait. It's been too long. And we're gonna talk about the foolishness too. We're gonna talk about it all. You, you know how we get down. We get to the nitty gritty of things. Yeah, and I saw this. We going back to that makeup thing. There was like a Chinese woman, and she put makeup on so she could look old, and show her groom. She was like 20 something, and she showed her groom what she would look like in her 60s, and he walked out on her on the wedding day. Yeah, like that was really, really crazy. I'm like, what? Like it was insane. But we gonna get to stuff like that because that was crazy. I'm telling you, like, imagine you. Let's just get into it for a second. Imagine being with somebody for like 5 years, and then the day you're supposed to marry them, they come out looking like a ghoul, a goblin. Oh my gosh. We'll talk about it. See y'all later.